There are over 2,900 tower blocks remaining throughout the UK. Today we will demonstrate one way to reline a refuse chute within a tower block. On all floors, residents are able to dispose of rubbish into a chute via a bin hopper. All hoppers are secured using Tek screws prior to work beginning. All bins are removed from the bin store and placed in a pre-agreed area. Thick tarpaulin is laid to protect the floor area within the bin store. Linings are prepared and cut into lengths. The lining is moved to the bin store where the resin is prepared. The resin is then covered sparingly on side 1. The resin is then turned and the process continues on side 2. Both sides of the lining have now been covered with the epoxy resin. A packer with light cellophane is then laid onto the lining. With the aid of plastic covering, the lining is rolled around the packer. Light steel wire is then applied and spaced at equal measures. A compactor is prepared and a hose is attached between the compactor and the packer. Final safety checks are then made. A winch on the top floor drops a steel wire down into the bin store, which then connects to the packer. Personnel on the top floor are then instructed to winch the balloon up through the refuse chute to the floor selected for patching. Personnel in the bin room carefully aid the balloon up through the refuse chute. Care at all times is taken to ensure no residents ever enter the bin room at this time. Here we see the winch on the top floor guiding the balloon into the correct position. The packer is then pressurised and expands out onto the existing chute. Over the next 2.5 hours, the epoxy resin will harden, forming an encased structure within the pipe. Health and safety is of paramount importance. All areas are guarded in order to stop any unauthorised access. Fully lined refuse chute, rated for another 30 years of use.